Hey Gemini, welcome to the channel. Thank you guys for stopping by. This is your February career and finance reading. So let's see what messages you have coming in for the month of February for your money. All right, guys, so let's see what we have. So messages for Gemini. What do we have coming in? That's just the whole deck. We don't want to do that. All right, what's coming in for Gemini? Messages for Gemini. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups coming in regarding your money right now. Let's get some more messages because I can see you're looking for something, okay? The 8 of Cups says that, you know, you're kind of stepping back and, you know, seeking the point of something, okay? Or even maybe walking away from a job situation, letting go, things of that nature. All right, the Hangman, okay. Another card of letting go, okay, surrendering something here. Ooh, lots of letting go. All right, 5 of Wands. Let's get one more, okay. And we got 2 more. So we got a little more than what I anticipated, Gemini, but that's okay. All right, we're just going to go ahead and take them. So from the gate, I can see that you guys are really ready to move on. All right, Knights don't get on a horse and just sit around, okay? They get on these horses and they ready to ride. All right, and a lot of you are kind of looking at, you know, your finances, your employer, what it is that you do for a living and where you want to go. And you have a lot of questions, okay? So the 8 of Cups tells me that, you know, you're ready to move on, okay? There's something that you want to abandon, like, you know, and in order to do that, it's going to take some type of sacrifice from you, and you may not be quite ready, okay? Even though I can see that you spend some time thinking about this a lot, like, where am I going? What am I doing? You know, what am I going to do about my money? You know, things of that nature. It's kind of wearing you out a little bit because the 4 of Swords says that, you know, it's time to, you know, just take a little bit of a respite, sit back, take a time out, and, you know, spend some time in meditation or in solitude to figure out, you know, how to get out of this energy that you're in. Because right now with the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Swords, you're just really not happy in the situation, you know, that you're in, and you're ready to go. All right, you want to move on to a situation that's going to serve you better than the one that you're in now. So point blank, a lot of you don't like your jobs. You're ready to go. You're hanging around because you have to, you know, at this point. But the truth of the matter is that, you know, you're worn out, you're tired, you know, and you really want to leave this behind, okay? But this 5 of Wands, you know, is causing the problem. All right, a lot of you can't let go of your job because finding another one may be a struggle. A lot of you can't let go of your job because, you know, you got bills to pay, like keeping it real, right? So leaving your job, and particularly without another one, is not going to make your life easy. It's just going to create, you know, more obstacles. For those of you in this 3 of Swords energy, like this is crazy for it to show up in a financial reading, because it tells me just how much you're unhappy with where you are. Like, I feel like some of you sit in your car every day, you know, almost on the brink of tears because you don't want to go in that place, right? There's a bitterness that you have associated with what you do, you know, for a living. And emotionally, I feel that it's wearing you out. So let's get some more messages. It's time, guys. It's time to figure out, like, what you're being, you know, guided to do, what spirit is trying to get you, you know, to do, what your higher self is telling you to do. All right, so you have this outlook. Let's just, I was going to pull more cards, but let's just see. It says improve your relationship with money to help grow your wealth. You may have conflicting values that impose negativity on your values around money. Change behavior and develop better money habits. And we talked about that conflicting energy, right? We just talked about that. So, you know, this could just be a mindset. You know, some of you out there may not believe in yourself and your potential, okay? There could be some fears here about, you know, abandoning a job or walking away because you just don't know you know, what else is out there. And all you know for a lot of you right now is that you're unhappy. Okay, so remember I said, you know, it may be time to take some time out, to sit back, recoup. You know, you got this cult here. So maybe it is time for you just to reevaluate, you know, what it is that you want and where you're going. Okay. You know, it's just, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, it's that time. Okay. It's that time. It's time for things to be better. Okay. And so let's see. So look what we have here. We have the card of halt, we have beauty, we have helper, we have legal, and, you know, we have, you know, some type of law. So that's part of your hesitancy. Okay. This is why this knight is on his horse, but it's not moving. He's at a standstill, because I feel that when it comes to your finances, like you just can't up and go. Like you're kind of almost, I'm going to use the word stuck, if that's okay, because I don't know how else to word it. But, you know, some of you, you know, you could be stuck because of legal issues that you have here. Some of you could be paying out payments legally, whether this is child support or whatever it is that you could be legally responsible for. And a lot of this could be relationships and marriages, you know, that you could be involved in at this time, you know, because you definitely have a legal and you have this 3 of Swords, because some of you could be going through a relationship breakup that's affecting your money right now, that could be causing some type of loss. Maybe if you are considering leaving a relationship or leaving a job, you know, you may need help, okay, because we have that here, you know, as well. Some of you could be picking up even like side jobs to help compensate, you know, with money, or to help out with money, because this card says beauty. It says consider careers doing hair, jewelry, clothing, or any job that enhances others' beauty. Your inner world must match your outer world for things to change. And it says embrace your unique style and own it. Let the world see you how you really are. So, you know, at the end of the day, all right, there is some type of help that you are needing, like in your financial area, okay? And Spirit is asking you to improve your relationship with money right now, okay? And to develop, you know, better spending habits, and that's going to help, okay? That way, you know, you can avoid like burning yourself out, because it says avoid giving too much of yourself while neglecting your own needs. Consider careers in customer service or in any field you are able to care for others. Don't fear asking for help or accepting help if someone is willing to give you a helping hand. So a lot of you, when it comes to your finances, not a lot, but some of you could need legal help. All right, for some of you, there could have been a stop on payments or something like that, maybe through child support or something of that nature. There's some type of loss here with your finances. We can't, you know, look over that. It does say expect some financial turmoil in the future. A job loss can make it difficult to keep control of your money. You will have to work really hard to make ends meet. So don't want to be the bad news bandit. You know, so some of you could be, you know, may suffer a job loss, maybe unfairly too. Okay, but I feel like although this may be painful, it may cause some disruption in your flow of money. It maybe even upset you a little bit with the 3 of Swords here. You know, to every ending, there's a new beginning. Y'all know how they go. You know, and sometimes we get stuck in jobs and positions, and we stay there even though we're not happy, because, you know, you don't know what else to do. And when you have that type of, you know, thought process, you know, that's when like this tower looking like card, you know, kind of comes through here. You know, there's something that may come in and shake things up just a little bit that may cause you to have a temporary setback, like a temporary halt here with your money. It says money has come to a complete halt, or money is slow coming in. Don't borrow more than you can repay. Debt might be piling up. So some of you could definitely be having some debt here, Libra. That could be why this legal card is here as well. You know, you could have some creditors kind of reaching out, you know, trying to get whatever they can get out of you. May I tell you straight up, fuck them. You know, you have to pay yourself first, put money to the side. So when you get paid, make sure you get paid, okay, before you pay your bills. And that may sound irresponsible, but you have to be able to keep a roof over your head. You need gas in your cars, you need food in your fridges, and you need to have a little bit of money, to set aside. So when you get paid, I don't care if it's $10, take that $10, put it underneath your mattress, just stash some money to the side, because you might have a rainy day here. Okay, let's just be honest. We have this 3 of Swords, this 5 of Wands, this 4 of Swords. All of these cards are indicative of a little bit of turbulence or setbacks or rest or timeouts in some way, shape, or form. Okay, but no need to fear. I feel like regardless of you may be needing a little help, that things will be okay, right? It's not going to stop you from being, from being your authentic self and making sure that you have, what you need. Some of you could be picking up a part-time job in, a store, customer service, or doing hair, jewelry, any of the things that, the cards have said, but it doesn't matter. I love that this beginning card came in here, because it definitely shines a little bit of light on this situation. And look, I'll be the first one to say, like, I, quit a job, over the summer, and I took some time off, Gemini, to realign, myself. And it's the best thing that, I could have ever done. All right. I had a legal situation that was going on as well, which is not over yet. I just took a break. I had a landlord that just decided that, she wanted to, extort me, like, seriously, right? Real, fucked up lady. I'm just going to say it, put it out there like it is, right? She stole money, didn't refund my, security deposit, things, of that nature. And because I'm working on bigger things that, are outside of her, I kind of put like my lawsuit on hold, but that's about to start back up again shortly. I just need a little time, to reset myself. But at the same time, that I had this fish lady, stealing money, you know what I'm saying? Just greed, and it's just crazy, right? The extent that people do. But what's crazy is that, the little bit of money that she kept didn't hurt me at all. It doesn't hurt me at all. Like, particularly, at that time, I'm making like 4 times, what a week, what the money that she, had, kept from me. But it's about the principle. Okay. But it still was a loss. It still was, unfair and unfortunate, but it didn't stop anything. Shortly after that happened, I decided to, take a break, from work, to sit back and enjoy my life, just a little bit, and work on something new. Okay. Because people like her who are greedy and selfish and old, and, I really don't have any kind words to say about Fish Lady, other than the fact that, the universe is very fair, right? You'll never outwit, the universe. So you may have some legal issues here as well. You may have a little bit of some disruption in your life, but it's not going to stop you. Okay, not at all. If someone it has caused this loss in your life, or this interruption in your money, if someone steals something from you, just know that the universe will punish them. They will get back everything that they deserve. Okay. And yes, I'm returning to sender any type of bad juju that may be coming in for you. You have help. You have a new beginning. It says it's a good time to start a new job. Whew, you heard that? So if you lose a job, do you hear what this card is saying? It says it's a good time to start a new job or a whole new career. You have creative ideas that get noticed. Build a nest egg for the future. Didn't I just tell you that? Like, the card just says that. I just asked you to put a little bit of money, to the side, because if you haven't suffered this loss yet, or if someone hasn't, cheated you out of something here, you may run into that sometime this year, or in the future. Okay, Gemini. So make sure you, do good business when it comes to your money right now. Like, in situations like if you're moving, and like in my situation, landlord, take pictures of everything. Okay, make sure you do right. Like with this lady, when she called herself trying to scam me out of my security deposit, right? I had my daughter recording like the entire, walkthrough of the house, and everything was clean. I have her voice on there saying that everything is okay. And then she still decides to keep the money, right? And it's crazy because, she really think that she's going to win. Okay, but she's not. Okay, the universe is not, on her side because she worked dirty. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's just that. So if somebody do you dirty, if you lose a job, if you're just simply not happy right now with where you are, just know that you have this beginning here. Okay, and this isn't any beginning. This is a nice old beginning, a good time to start a new job. So if you're losing money, if you're losing a position somewhere, it's happening so that you can get something better. Okay, Gemini. So we got roll the dice. Time to put yourself out there. It says you are hiding your talents and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now is what's telling you to do. So a lot of you may need some assistance doing this. If you dream or you aspire to work for yourself, to have your own business, to do your own thing, but yet you got some fears that you can't do it, that you don't have the help that you need, the universe is going to show you that, anything is possible, when you set your mind to it. Well, you have to sacrifice a little bit, probably so, okay? But the end game is what you're focused on. Matter of fact, when I'm done, I'm about to go watch X-Men. I want to see that. I don't know why I want to see that. I feel like sci-fi-ish, or what's the one with Thanos in it, right? The end game, okay? So spiritual work, doing some inner work can help. You get clear before you move on, okay? You will get insights into what work will best serve your needs. This is what I'm talking about. So you're being guided. So if you got some struggles with money, if your money's acting funny, coming up this month, don't run, from this reading, okay? Because it's not, me telling you that, you got loads of shit dumping in on you, money and all this stuff, rainbows, ponies and whatnot. No, you have some challenges here, okay? And a lot of you know this. This is not going to be a surprise to you. You hate your job, you hate your job. If there's something legal going on, you got legal going on, okay? If you feel like you're at a dead end, then you know that it's only a matter of time, particularly if you're spiritual, that the work that you're putting in, your beliefs and things like that, the universe is going to come in and help you, okay? So you have this thing where it's saying, hey, roll the dice, take a chance, okay? So if you feel like, luck isn't in your favor, that's not true, okay? You have a new beginning that's coming in, okay? And all you have to do, is go along with it. Take things, as they come, all right? So if you're out of work, you don't have to worry about it. There is something that will be coming in for you. Okay, look at this. You have this card of shedding as well. You are starting to outgrow your work situation. That's why you're so miserable, here, Gemini. You need to switch it up a little bit. It says you need to get some higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and in medicine. So there you go. Okay, so you got healing coming in for yourself for sure. But also for some of you, your work involves, being a healer. Maybe you're in healthcare or, spiritual work as well. That's very healing, for the soul. So if there's something you want to do that involves spirituality, something that you're being guided to do, it says you will be offered a new position or investment and opportunity. Think about it, research it carefully before accepting. So you see this. So I love the way, half of probably the people that were watching clicked off because it's been, such a crazy read. But look what you have coming in. You have this job loss, right? That's asking you to put some money to the side. Okay, prepare for a rainy day, Gemini, please. All right, but you have, to go through this. Like some of you are just going to walk out and like you're going to lose a job. You're going to quit the job. You're going to take that risk. You're going to probably, get into like some type of spiritual work, but this shedding is necessary. Look at it, right? The universe is saying, look, it's time, okay? It's time for you to not give so much. Like there's a door financially that's opening up. It's almost like a rite of passage, for some of you, okay? Like you're heading into, a whole new world. And if you think back, on your life, like where you've come from, how hard you work, things like that, side note real quick, Some of you may have like an old employer that may ask you to come back, okay? That is also here for some of you. But that made me forget, you know, what I was talking about. But what I'm basically saying is like it's a new adventure, okay, family? You know, you got a new adventure coming in. You got new moves that you're about to make, you know, and it's all for the best, okay? So let's get you some final messages, Gemini. So everything's going to work out better than it was before. I think this is the release that you need, you know, to break out of this misery that you're in here, okay? So very nice. 1331, good fortune. Hello. It says advice, comfort, major change, okay? Major change, independence. The card is saying for you guys. That is wonderful news for career and finances, Gemini. I really like, you know, what I'm seeing right now, okay? Let's shuffle that again, okay? There we go. That's better. Oh, fives. 555. It's change. Like things are about to balance out for you, okay? Fives always speak of change. Sometimes abruptly, all right? 5 plus 5 plus 5, that's 15. That's a 6. So again, things are gonna, you know, balance out for you. So this change is bringing in, you know, support, okay? The help that you need, all right? It's also bringing in some type of obstacle, some type of battle, okay, that you may be going through. I don't think that these fives are going to bring in smooth change. You are going to have to, you know, have your little feathers ruffled, you know, just a little bit. But it also says restructuring, right? So this change is happening to help restructure your life, to help you get into more abundant and creative work, okay? It says you are going to level up. Facts, okay, Gemini? It might not feel good initially. Didn't I say that? You know, but it will prepare you to handle the greater things in life for your highest good. That is why you've been looking, it says that is why you've been looking for. Interesting. That is why you've been looking for. Okay. Push through it. It says there's a reward waiting, you know, at the finish line. Okay. So, I mean, damn, like, I like that. Let's get you one more card. Okay. So I think I got 3 for every sign. Okay. So more fives. Okay. And this one definitely says like an unexpected shift, but it's divine intervention. Can you guys see that? You know, divine intervention. It says sudden challenges, love, pleasant surprises, gut feeling. So as I mentioned earlier, some of you know that this is about to happen. You know you're tired. You know you're about to quit. You know you're about to get fired. You can feel it because you don't care. Okay, you're ready to go. All right, but whatever this shift is, whatever this challenge is, this sudden, you know, change in your circumstances, you know, will surprise some, but not a lot of you. Okay, you feel this in your gut. It says, this number serves as a gentle nudge to pursue whatever interests you most. It's possible that something could rock your boat, but you will end up exactly where you belong, which could be in somebody's arms, your dream job, or abroad. I have nothing else to say, okay, other than something swift is coming in, guys. Okay, so buckle up and prepare now. All right, and this has definitely everything to do with your finances and your career, because this is what, you know, we're reading for tonight. However, you know, if you prepare, right, if you stay strong and know from this reading and know in your heart that it is time, then know that you're also going to be okay, Gemini. So you have a lot of changes coming in, but you got a lot of blessings to follow when it comes to your finances, your career, and your purpose. Okay, guys, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Good luck and congratulations all at the same time.